Hello, everyone, and welcome to Viro Enthusiast. Here's what's coming up.
New level of safety, comfort, performance, as well as energy efficiencies.
Amidst the Mayor of London Sadiq Khan's plans to make London full electric by 2030, we look at his decision in this special programme as he gets rid of the new routemasters after only 12 years in service to scrap them for new BYD electric buses. And we dig into the facts and thoughts which have been given on the BYD BD11s by other people, including the BYD manager Frank Thorpe, who gives his thoughts and opinions on the success of the new bus which has been brought into London.
Welcome to the program, everyone. I'm Viro Enthusiast in London, and tonight we start off by looking at Boris routemasters as the Mayor of London Sadiq Khan aims to get rid of them after only 12 years of service. Boris buses may only just hit London's roads for 12 years, but the newly re-elected Mayor Sadiq Khan has already ordered them to be taken off the streets. Introduced when Boris Johnson was initially the London mayor, the new bus for London's, aka the Boris bus, was launched as a new version of the iconic routemasters in 2012, costing the city £350 million. But as Sadiq Khan's plan for his ULEZ scheme, he wants to get rid of the guzzlers on the roads, hoping to have all London's 8,600 powered buses by either batteries or hydrogen by 2030. The mayor went on to say, by 2030, all the buses in London will be zero emission. Some need to be retrofitted, but I think all will be new buses by 2030. It means any bus that is not zero emission will be off our streets by 2030. When the new bus for London arrived, Boris Johnson called it the cleanest, greenest bus on the streets of London. By miles, the fleet was designed by Thomas Heathrick, who was also the designer behind the 2012 Olympic Cauldron. But the buses soon faced criticism after passengers complained of unbearable heat on board during the summer, and Boris Johnson ordered for them to be retrofitted with opening windows. Now, on the buses which are set to replace the routemasters, they will be replaced by Electric BYDs, which this one is a new BYD BD11 double-decker bus. Is tipped to replace the London routemaster with a maximum range of more than 400 miles and high level of passenger comforts. Launched today at the London Bus Museum, the Chinese firm's latest electric bus arrives 11 years after it was launched. A bus in the UK, and shortly it delivered the 1800th bus here. Its fleet has now racked up more than 80 million miles in service. The BD11 has a total capacity of up to 432 kilowatts, the largest of any electric commercial vehicle currently available in the UK. Usable capacity is pegged at 457 kilowatts, and although BYD has yet to confirm a range, it said that the bus will travel more than 0.9 miles per kilowatt, suggesting a usable range of more than 400 miles. But as its other electric buses, the BD11 will use a modular battery system, so operators can alter it to fit a user profile of the vehicle. Most London buses travel 100 and 200 miles a day. Amongst all of this, BYD totes that the proven safety and durability credentials of its trademark blade battery technology is as a key factor in the BD11's appeal, suggesting it can remain in operation for 10 to 20 years. The fact that the company produces its batteries entirely in-house suggests that the refurbishing the driveline of the BD11 would be much cheaper and more viable than if it had to use a pack of third-party suppliers. The battery is a structural component of BYD's new E-Platform 3.0 commercial vehicle platform, which has positive implications for ride comfort and rigidity, BYD has said. Other highlights of the platform include the wheel motors, which maximize the cabin space to help facilitate 8.0 meter turning radius, the standard fit active suspension. Charging is also possible at up to 500 kilowatts via a pantograph connection, which is overhead charging, but the conventional ports are fitted for conventional rapid charging in depots and at public stations, with the possibility to connect more than one charger at a time to boost the speed. BYD at the moment remains tight-lipped on the precise commercial objectives and volumes of high projection given the sensitives around the public transport tendering process, but BYD UK Commercial Vehicle Managing Director Frank Thorpe said, quote, he hopes that it can replace Wrightbus's new Routemaster as the default London bus. That the 13-year-old hybrid double-decker, commonly known as the Boris bus, in reference to Boris Johnson, who backed the project while serving as Mayor of London, ended production in 2017, and all is due to be phased out over the coming years, in line with City's goal to have a fully electric fleet of buses by 2030. The BD11, though, will arrive as a double-decker in the third quarter of 2024. A single-deck version of it will follow a few months later after the provincial double-decker with a lower roof will land towards the end of 2025. The BD11 has revealed that just as Society of Motor Manufacturers and Traders has predicted that the UK's bus market could be the first vehicle sector to decarbonize, the SMMT said that more than 40% of the UK single and double deckers are now zero emission, and buses are leading Britain's race to transport decarbonisation as Europe's biggest market for the very greenest road passenger vehicles. However, it noted that more than half of the electric buses are delivered to London, despite the fact that the capitals account for less than a sixth of UK's bus market. It said, quote, that the benefits for improved local air quality and reduced air noise pollution to a more enjoyable passenger experience are evenly distributed. The SMMT has called for greater support for fleets of all sizes to go electric. A challenge, however, it said, that made particularly difficult by the tight operating margins in the sector and the fact that passengers' numbers have fell sharply since the COVID pandemic hit in early 2020. Electric buses are also considerably more expensive to buy than combustion-powered alternatives, the SMMT noted. It hasn't been confirmed how much the BD11s will cost, but recent reports suggest that London's Go Ahead Transport Group is set to award BYD a contract to build more than 100 buses at around £400,000 each, which is said to be around £100,000 cheaper. And BYD has already supplied Go Ahead London, working in partnerships with British manufacturers Alexander Dennis, but now operates independently and will ship the buses in from China. However, Thorpe told Autocar that around 34% of that 34% of the components used in the BD11 are sourced from the EU. And a few facts on the new BYD BD11. The bus can seat up to 90 passengers, and we can expect to see it in service later this year. BYD says that the new all-electric bus has specifically been designed for London and apparently will enter service later this year as it replaces the Routemasters. It gets a giant 432 kilowatt battery too, although just 457 kilowatts is usable, giving it a real-world range of over 400 miles. The BD11 is able to carry up to 19 passengers, and unlike the new Routemaster first arrived, there are opening windows which are on the buses, so we don't all cook in the summer. As for the bus itself, it's a 10.9 meter long bus and 2.55 meters wide, with an active safety tech including a forward collision warning system, blind spot monitoring, and driver drowsiness and attention warning. BYD have come out to say that they are committed to technological innovation and spearheading the global transit towards an eco-conscious public transportation. Frank Thorpe, who's the boss of the BYD UK, has said that BYD 11 will play a pivotal role in contributing to the reduction of air pollution in London and soon after the UK's wider carbon neutrality goals. And you'll see this rather blokey beast of a bus soon in the provincial model when it makes its way across the rest of the UK. And now, with all that being said and done, here's a video from Sustainable Bus, which was posted a couple days ago showing us around the new BYD BD11 as it's a new double-decker EV on the bus market.
BYD has been at the forefront of electric bus innovation for over a decade and continues to redefine the future of eco-friendly bus fleets. BYD now introduces the world's first blade battery double-deck bus, the all-new BYD BD11, a pure electric double-deck bus with breakthrough technology that brings a new level of safety, comfort, performance, as well as energy efficiencies. Market-leading battery capacity up to 532 kilowatts per hour, providing exceptional range with a high specification of advanced safety equipment and driver assistance. The BD11 is the first double-decker bus to use. BYD's revolutionary blade battery is one of the world's safest batteries, manufactured without the use of rare metals such as cobalt and nickel. The ultra-strong blade battery with excellent thermostability has passed rigorous safety tests. Space is improved by 50%. A high-density battery delivering a longer range. The blade battery is integrated within the chassis, which improves structural strength and enables a more spacious passenger environment. The 6-in-1 controller with cutting-edge silicon carbide technology brings improved energy efficiency. Integrating 6 core electronic modules in one simple plug-and-play unit for ease of maintenance. Wheel hub hairpin motors produce responsive acceleration, improve energy efficiency and reduce noise levels. Integrated thermal management optimizes energy use, reducing costs and extending range. The HVAC system fully meets TfL's latest regulations. Rapid charging capability provides greater operational flexibility. The BYD Active Suspension Control sets a new standard in ride quality, bringing superior levels of comfort to passengers. Combining modern design aesthetics with game-changing technology, the BYD BD11 takes electric buses to a new level. BYD e-buses, driving for a better tomorrow.
And what a timely and much needed addition to London, with new electrics coming into service, replacing the Routemaster in London. And that is it for now. If you ever miss our show, remember you can always catch us online on our podcast and on all of our social media platforms on YouTube, Twitter, and on Flickr. Thanks for watching, and goodbye from London.